It's been a while, but we're back in Mondstadt taking a short little detour from our regularly scheduled Watatsumi journey. And we're gonna be starting the quest line for the current event, the card game. I'm not sure if we'll take it all the way, but I at least want to do the mini games, get those Prima Gems, and I don't know, the Mondstadt and Liyue portions at the very minimum, if not the entire thing. I'm gonna meet them at the entrance again.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
Or no. I was half expecting Sino to show up.
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmy kid.
Rip. I haven't actually fought Timmy, but I still feel bad for him.
I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who will win the grand prize.
I was gonna say, I imagine he's got nothing better to do than play against those pigeons who are, I'm sure, quite ruthless. But, what's this grand prize you say? I like prizes.
A grand prize!
I know I did hear that, Paimon. I mean, grand prizes are just one step removed from treasure.
Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG.
Yeah, it's the only card game that exists in this world, right? A Genius Invocation tournament, huh? Do you think there'll be any tasty food at the venue?
Should be. But let's go ask Diona for details.
Food, prizes, cards. Just what more could you want, truly? Commence a suspect genesis. Oh, it's Kirara.
Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have two tails?
Yes, she does. But you got the kitty ears and she doesn't, so.
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have two tails. You want to pet them?
Yes!
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into two? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
All excellent questions, Diona.
Oh, well,
Oh, she also has the little kitty fangs, too.
Oh, sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with two tails before.
That's fine. I mean, before I met you, I didn't ever see anyone with one tail before.
Who's Diona chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
Yes.
oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Well, she has one, right? Or... Diona, that's not fake, is it? I've never questioned it until now.
Huh?
And kid...
You think I could grow two tails as well?
Diona, aren't you... You're not a child, are you? Kirara, how old are you?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form.
Oh, you're a yokai.
I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me, Nekomata, I think?
A Nekomata, a kitty cat.
Yokai. Nekomata?
Demon.
No.
Like I said, demon cat?
You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Okay, the tail is real. That's what I thought.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
I don't think Mondstadt really has yokai. The supernatural beings of different lands, they seem to stick to their lands. How much they're actually related, probably up for debate. Maybe the academia could study that.
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat.
Nice.
Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer.
I like her. Love her voice, too.
Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime.
Yeah. I'd love to hang out with you. Get to know you a little bit. She put a little tuft of...
Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
Maybe. Little cotton balls in her bow there make it look like little hair tufts like, Diona has. I like that. Aw, say hi to her.
Hey, Diona!
Come on. There we go.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt?
You get one guess, Diona. What could we possibly be doing at your establishment back in Mondstadt? What could be going on right now?
Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Cat's so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, and by the way, who was that just now? Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma.
I didn't realize they were international. That's pretty cool. So they run packages all over the world.
Huh?
All over
Is the
Teyvat.
Cat still doing international business now? No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komania Express to pick them up.
Oh.
That's all. I didn't mind. You've been to Inazuma, right?
I have.
Did you, see lots of yokai like her there?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose all of them were yokai. Well, no, not all of them were yokai, were they? And others with fox ears. Yeah, we saw lots of foxes. And yeah, wings on their back. I guess a tengu is, a type of yokai, I suppose. Yokai is kind of a broad category.
Right! But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with two tails. Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day. Huh. Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need me for something?
Yes, we would like your finest drink. And some card games.
Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff.
Yes, we are going to win, one way or another.
A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma.
Well, why did they have to import the posters? Couldn't they make them here?
But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up.
Oh.
I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss.
The cat?
Got it. Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll treat you to some yummy food.
Paimon, don't get our hopes up.
Huh. What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
Thanks, coach.
That's meow-less. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day.
Oh, right, her. Yeah, I remember her. All right.
We'll go there right away.
Yeah, don't get into any trouble now. Oh, wait, no, I screwed it up. Meow, don't get into any trouble, Meow. Meow, Paimon. There she is.
Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
Yeah, it's where she always hangs out.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess.
Yeah.
Back to play some cards?
I haven't talked to you in quite a long time.
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Yeah. Sometimes I come back to fight Storm Terror. Sometimes I come back to fight a giant wolf. Sometimes I come back to do a little mining or fishing. And do other things.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Well, you are correct, but it's not all we do.
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diana mentioned.
Mm-hmm, that's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately.
Good.
The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. The rewards are quite substantial.
In every city. So, one city in every region then?
Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Aw. Actually, I suppose, there might be multiple cities in, Sumeru, I'm not sure.
Really? Oh, darn! We already promised Diana we'd treat her to some food with the Muro we won.
I told you not to get her hopes up there, Paimon. Well, I suppose I could still treat her to a little lavender melon.
It's all right. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next?
Presumably Fontaine.
The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
I really want to play now. I want to win that tournament.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players.
Sounds good
Would
to
that
me.
interest you at all?
Yeah.
Unofficial tourney?
Yeah, an official tournament. So, just for fun.
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, players can hardly contain their enthusiasm. So they've set up an unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base. You can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use.
Oh.
Oh, and the rewards are pretty generous too.
Well, that's nice of them. Try out different cards you don't necessarily have.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
Damn straight. Go get some, win some Primogems, probably.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there.
I hope we bump into Sino. He's the best.
Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk now.
Margaret, you weren't walking. You were staring at that fountain like you always do. For hours on end. It's actually kind of disturbing.
Paimon still thinks
Oh,
that with
hey.
your abilities, winning the grand prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie.
Pie. Paimon. You have pie in your name. I wonder how you... But enough about pie. That looks a new character in the background.
Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion.
And she has a
The headline
monocle.
practically writes itself.
Do my ears deceive me?
No.
Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Are you, from Fontaine, perhaps?
Whoa, who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
She wasn't eavesdropping, she just couldn't help it over here because Paimon has such a big mouth.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even realize I was listening in.
Definitely has a Fontaine look to her.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
I like her already.
The Steambird?
It sounds like a newspaper. Sounds familiar.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed
Love
all
her
over
design.
Teyvat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
Oh, wow. Anyone I know?
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
Oh, I'll bet.
Huge news stories? You sure your senses are reliable?
What, Paimon?
Absolutely! After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Ooh, the card snatcher, you say? Better not snatch my cards. I'll sick Paimon on him.
Card Snatcher?
Steals cards. Snatches them.
He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
Ooh. Well, that is quite the news story. Can't have card thieves about.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Paimon, if they're very valuable cards. Maybe to gain an edge over his opponents?
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece. So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
Sure. I'll help you out.
That does sound interesting, but why us? Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Because she overheard us. I forget what we were exactly saying at the time, but...
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt.
We
the
are?
hero of Liyue who
Or I
fought
am.
alongside the Adepti. A
Oh,
key
hey.
player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree. And the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Little tease. Well, we obviously are gonna repeal the Inazuma's Sakoku decree. That wouldn't... Yeah. And the Vision Hunt decree. That's been obvious since before we even set foot in Inazuma. But I wonder what the Academia needs redemption from.
Okay.
I suppose we'll find out someday.
Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh?
She really did her homework. Let's hear more of our accomplishments.
Hey, we've got better things to do than listening to that.
I suppose we could read it in her paper.
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors.
Ooh. Wonderful. Our names will be known far and wide, Paimon.
Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
I could submit an ad about my brother, but, well, I suppose we already actually did find him.
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
And this card snatcher sounds interesting, too.
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation, but even nicer to experience it for myself.
You talk a mile a minute, don't you?
Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first.
Okay.
That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
There's something about the way she talks. It's so fun. Well, she said cash bonus.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Yeah, I wonder if it's someone I know. It's not Timmy, is it?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way.
Or could it be Mona? Maybe she does like an astrology column or something.
I thought you
It's
would
a
have figured out
classic
who it is I'm
newspaper
talking
thing.
about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
Oh, it's someone we know? That doesn't narrow it down much. We know lots of people in Mondstadt.
We know just about everybody in Mondstadt, Paimon.
Never mind, just lead the way, Charlotte.
I think Mona makes the most sense. Oh,
Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta
Oh.
be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
yeah, it's Mona.
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
Wow. I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
I mean, she's rich, but she's somehow always still moralist.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
She'll be very happy to see the cash. Help her keep up on that rent.
Oh, so it's...
Hi, Mona.
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you.
The close-ups on her mouth all the time.
I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
She did not get the full title bestowed upon her by you-know-who.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
I'm
No
sure she
trouble
was
at
in the
all.
neighborhood
It was on
anyways.
the way.
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Teyvat, Mona.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological,
Yeah.
for the Steambird for a long time now.
How do you submit it to the Steambird, though? Can't be easy, I mean.
The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte.
Mona, once again, how are you so rich but so moralist at the same time?
Huh, you make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
Classic Mona. But also answering the question. Yeah, that is presumably why she's constantly moralist. Spending her more on things she probably shouldn't.
Classic Mona.
Yeah.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist Broken Star. The stars really have all the answers. The article practically writes itself.
They actually went into the old-timey black and white newsreel there. Film grain and everything. Actually, yeah, that does sound like an interesting read.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Yeah.
Super rich is a bit of a
It isn't.
stretch. Anyway,
it's accurate.
enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler and Paimon?
In fact, I would actually say it's more like super duper rich, not just super rich.
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the card snatcher.
And we're gonna play some cards, of course.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
Charlotte, do you know Sino? Be honest now.
I'm much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
They might have some participation rewards. You could always cheat using astrology, maybe.
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side.
Yeah.
You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes.
So no problem then.
Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants.
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen.
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially
Yeah.
if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against?
Yeah, I'll take a free reading. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need.
Hey.
Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. but that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here.
I want to know, though, Charlotte.
But don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways. All right, well, best of luck with your investigation, then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor.
Yeah. Also, we should play a game of, another game of Genius Invocation TCG sometime.
I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
I'll beat you into the ground and take all your Mora.
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt Regional Final should be starting shortly.
Oh. I wonder who's playing.
All right! Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are!
Yeah, me too. Where is this venue? Not too far away. Is it the Adventurers Guild? Oh, well, that works.
Wow! So this is the venue, huh?
Oh,
Seems pretty lively here.
it's quite nice. What do you see, Charlotte? Getting some food? Oh, hey, Kaya. Are you a finalist?
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Timmy's a finalist. Oh, that's great. That is absolutely great.
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
Kaya doesn't slack off, Paimon. Oh, he is shocked and appalled that you would accuse him of such a thing.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you?
Nope, I can't.
Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
The drink. Yeah.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
I think if he did, as a Knight of Favonius, he probably would have put a stop to it.
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, because that exact thing is happening.
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she?
Yeah, she got distracted by that food stall, though she seems to have moved on. Unless that's her just off screen. Oh yeah, it was her.
She
Those...
snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
Yes, she did. Don't worry, Paimon. We'll get you a tasty snack later.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird?
Yeah.
I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
Something catching your eye there, Charlotte?
A card snatcher?
An apple, maybe?
How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
I mean, what else could he be after? They're the most valuable thing here. I know what? Charlotte's just looking at the windmill now.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin! Now, let's give a warm welcome to our two contestants!
Hi, Timmy. Suppose they could be after the grand prize, but... Come on. Who wants the prize when there's cards to be had?
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time.
Good luck, Kaya.
Thanks, Traveler.
Kick Timmy's butt.
Kaya, we'll see you in a bit.
Keep him occupied, though, a little bit. I'm gonna go and kill his pigeons before he gets back.
So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
pretty sure Timmy's gonna win.
Yeah, Timmy seems to be a pretty strong TCG player. Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job?
It is, yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if headlines are her job. I think that's something editors do. But effectively, it's her job.
Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for her.
You jealous, Paimon. Of course you are. I'm a bit too. The King of Invocations. A light novel? Oh. Quite the long story here. We'll read that in a bit.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Yeah, he got distracted.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
Well, fair enough, but you actually got distracted before we saw Kaya.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
You did say that.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two.
Who? What two?
From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight.
Ooh.
I'm sure they must be plotting something.
I mean, maybe. They're sort of standing ominously in a corner, but
You mean there are two card snatchers?
not jump to any conclusions, Paimon, but
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
what?
He's on the run!
We didn't even take our eyes off of them. How did the other one escape?
After him!
I want to watch Timmy and Kaya play, though.
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
Oh, probably.
Oh, you're too kind. You should see the celebrities in Fontaine, the lengths they'll go to try and avoid the public eye. Compared to that, this is nothing.
Hey, Charlotte, you're not
That wasn't supposed to be a compliment.
You're not a paparazzi, are you? That would make it a little harder to like you. You're still fun, though.
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
Of course, of course. It actually doesn't look like this is actually one of the following games that we've done. Huh, he's running for it.
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for?
Well, if he actually wants to get out of the city, there's only one bridge. I suppose he could swim it, but I doubt he will.
At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
Let's do it this way, Paimon. You go fly after him. I'll go watch the match, and I can tell you what happened after the fact. What is he up to?
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens.
He just came at her for a picnic. Watch.
Why did he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
Oh no.
Quick! We
Are they
need to
after
rescue him!
They're totally after his rare cards.
Help!
Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing so close to the city?
Yeah, it's pretty brave of them.
Whirling snow!
You think I'm trapped in here with you, but it's really you who's trapped in here with me.
Are you all right?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was all over for me.
It's okay, Adrian.
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
I still think they were after his rare cards.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a walk, minding my own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Dubious deal. You're not in the underground card dealer black market, are you?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he definitely knows what we're talking about.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament.
You didn't take a picture?
I was only gonna ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Damn, she is good at pressuring people into interviews, though.
Whoa. No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
I actually do believe you.
Wow, that was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
That's what I thought. Then I had the thought that maybe they just didn't show it.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay. How much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, well, my jaw practically hit the floor.
Damn. So is it a rare card back?
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it.
Oh.
I only bought it because it was dirt cheap.
And then they offered a ridiculous amount for it?
This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there.
I mean, 3 times dirt cheap is still pretty cheap.
I could hardly believe my luck. So I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual.
I mean, what's the point of playing if you can't show off?
But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue, or something like that.
Huh. I wonder if this other person was the card snatcher. Or no. So he's probably collecting all the different card backs from the Mondstadt themed card backs, and yeah, wants to collect them all.
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
Maybe. Or not. I mean, the question is, what's the value to him if he's a collector?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius. After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
I don't know. I feel like the Knights take the underground card dealing extremely seriously. There's no greater crime in the world, really.
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
Actually, no, that's not true. A greater crime would be the theft of cards. Or even worse, the destruction of cards. That's unforgivable.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Probably not.
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there is going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store?
Charlotte, is this your first time? Yes. Absolutely, I believe that. 100%.
My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
I think you're going to be very disappointed. I mean, you'll have a story on, like, man spends fortune buying children's card game cards. But, I don't think the story that you have in mind is going to play out. Think there's a real treasure involved?
Ooh, treasure! Maybe the card backs make a treasure map. You know, collect all the pieces, put it together, and they reveal where the treasure is buried.
I doubt it.
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time.
Oh.
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Well, take your word for it. So, we don't really know where he went, though. How are we gonna hunt him down?
He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too.
We do, but we haven't said hi to, like, any of our friends here, Paimon. What about Klee? We can't have an event here and not say hi to Klee.
But shouldn't we
And
check in with Kaya
Sucrose.
before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Yeah, so does the Traveler. I really wanted to see that match.
Good idea. Let's go.
Here we are. Please tell me I didn't miss it.
hereby declare the winner
Damn
of
it.
the Mondstadt Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand Prix is Timmy!
It might have actually depended on who we said we thought would win, but I love the fact that Timmy won. I don't know why. Just, it amuses me. Given how much the world shits on Timmy, including us, he deserves it. Let's be honest.
Wow, Timmy won! That's amazing!
It is amazing.
I was beaten by the best.
Wait, I forgot to...
Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time.
I believe it. I forgot to go murder his birds, though, while he was gone. Damn it. Oh well. There's always next time.
It's all right. You don't need to comfort me. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté.
Oh. Do you speak French, Kaya, or is that the only word you know?
I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
Or I guess it would be like Fontanese or something.
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
It is a pleasant little city, isn't it?
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something?
We
I couldn't
might
get
have.
it off my mind, even during the competition.
You don't go trying to blame us for your loss against Timmy now. Like us distracting you or something.
I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs.
Yeah.
But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
I mean, Paimon, we've been over this. What is more valuable than collectible trading cards, truly? It's the most valuable resource in the world.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
In all likelihood, the thief is a treasure hoarder, but, I suppose there's a chance it's someone else. The next best bet would be Sino, but he wouldn't steal card backs. He would duel you for them or something. Duel you.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
Probably. You do read the Steambird, right, Kaya?
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. Now give me a
Wonderful.
chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Sounds like a plan. Can you unlock the mini games though? I really want to do those.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the
Yeah.
inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
I mean, that's not surprising. But I'll be honest, I thought this was Venti at first. Just at first glance. I don't know why. Maybe it's the hat.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
Well, they are the two greatest people to have ever lived. Bestowing upon this world Genius Invocation.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture
Oh.
the general look and feel of the duo.
100%,
Beyond that,
definitely.
I doubt it's very true to life.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and
You would.
probably getting complimentary food and drink.
You would. Yeah, Paimon would be the most obnoxious kind of famous, I think.
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
Oh, yeah. Just be careful when you get your butt kicked. You know, as the creator of the game, you're obligated to be the best at it, right?
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them.
But you couldn't find them, or they refused?
But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Or, you know, they play it and they just don't let people know that they're the creators. What a mysterious couple of game designers.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I mean, or they just don't let people know that they're the creators. That is an option, Kaya.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Yeah, but they might not let the people know that they're, you know, them.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
I suppose from a certain point of view. But on the other hand, kind of unlucky too. I mean, we did get separated from our brother after all by an angry god. That wasn't very lucky.
Oh, really?
Then we met
That gives me
Paimon.
one less thing to worry about.
That's like the bottom tier of luck. Hearing that, I'm sorry, Paimon, I didn't mean that. Hearing that put you at ease puts me at ease.
Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
It would be, I can't wait to go to Snezhnaya. I bet it's gonna be gorgeous. I'm expecting, you know, as the land of cryo, it to be very snowy. And I love snowy landscapes.
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase one rabbit each.
Paimon, Stop trying to deconstruct the idioms.
Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get some grub.
All right, Paimon. We'll go get some food.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie.
You can.
If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Oh, we'll have all the fun we can. I still want to play the game. But,
Sounds great! Thanks, Kaya!
Oh, I was going to mention earlier, before Paimon distracted me, we really should probably contact miHoYo. I mean, he is a detective, right? This is kind of detective work we're doing. Wonderful. Duel the Summoner's Summit. Here we go. Hopefully we can do all these in Mondstadt so we don't have to go anywhere. At least we'll get the crown no matter what. Mondstadt, 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 and Mondstadt. Fantastic. I'm not sure how many of these I'll actually bother showing as a part of a recording. Maybe I'll record all of them. You guys can let me know if there's any that you're particularly interested in. I'm not sure how popular these are. They're relatively... Well, we've done basically most of these mini games before. Charlotte, you want me to talk to you?
City on the Lake teams with talent in TCG tournament as young prodigy best Favonian cavalry captain.
That is quite the headline there, Charlotte. City on the Lake, Mondstadt, teams with talent in TCG tournament. I love the alliteration. It's young prodigy best Favonian cavalry captain.
This title saves face for the Knights, but lacks a little oomph.
I don't know. I keep the alliteration whatever you do.
Top strategic mind of the Knights of Favonius outsmarted by Bridge Boy in 5-round failure.
Okay, I like that one better, actually. Oh. Both calling him Bridge Boy. It's just how mean it is to, Okaya. Maybe Pigeon Boy. No, Bridge Boy's alliteration, though.
Captain's championship hopes crushed in dazzling Dark Horse defeat?
Ooh. Double alliteration. Oh, yeah. 2 sets of alliteration there. That's good.
Maybe I should stick with my first draft.
I think the second 2 are actually better. The first one was good, but... Hello, Frida. There's the mechanical painting. Tournament notice. Timmy is breezing right through the tournament as if he has the blessing of the Animo Archon. And now he's one of the favorites to win Mondstadt's regional final. Well, luckily I'm not actually a part of Mondstadt, so I can do someone else's regional. Little Timmy really is something else. Y'all should have seen him play against the golden-haired lass, the way he won. The golden-haired lass? You're not talking about us, are you? We didn't play Timmy. How absurd. Did you not see the plume glowing with light on that young boy's back? Unless maybe they're talking about... I mean, I suppose Klee's also... Well, no, she's not really golden-haired lass. Jean is kind of golden-haired. Maybe. Its scorching light must have shackled and blinded the princessins. Oh! It was the... Of course, it's Fischl. What? There is no universe in which the princessin is defeated by the bird boy. There we go. There's the alliteration we wanted. Bird boy defeated. Or defeated by bird boy. Bridge boy? Working title. Working title. Shackled and blinded the Prinzessin de Vertelung and twisted the scales of fate. I shall bring my faithful retainers from the Immernachtreich, and vengeance shall be mine. Okay, that's Fischl replying. Blank, don't, too late. Oh, scribble over, almost illegible. Message, yeah, it's her mother or father. Don't stay out too late. You see this? No, don't blank to come back. Don't forget to come back home for supper or something like that, probably. That's great. Oh, you guys talking about the match?
Oh, what an amazing tournament. That Timmy, huh? He really has a gift for this.
Oh, yeah. Apparently so. I gotta go challenge him.
Yeah, who saw that coming? But at least I can feel a little better about losing to him now.
A little. I think we should all be ashamed, though, of losing to him. We should go gang up on him and, you know, kick his ass. In TCG, I mean. Not literally physically. Anyone else? Oh, Timmy. Congratulations are in order.
I won!
Congratulations, Timmy.
Thanks. I can't wait to tell my mom. This'll make her really happy, won't it?
You gonna eat a Mondstadt hash brown to celebrate?
Mom
Those
was
are
the
your
one who kept
favorite,
telling
after
me
all.
I should join the tournament, so I'm gonna give the prizes to her. I really wish my dad could see me now.
Aw, that's right. His dad's out of the picture. Poor Timmy. I'm sorry for killing your birds all the time. They're just so tasty and yummy, and I can't help it. Hello, Huffman. Oh, and Mika. How you doing?
Wait, why is everyone leaving? Did I miss it?
I know how you feel. I missed it too. I mean, I was helping out Charlotte, but I don't know if it was worth it. I mean, who cares about the card snatcher when there's TCG being played?
Ah, Mika. Too bad you weren't here to see it. I'm afraid that Captain Kaya lost.
Yeah.
What? Tell me everything. What happened?
Me too. Tell me.
Well, I don't know much about Genius Invocation myself, but I did try to follow along by listening in to what everyone was saying.
Okay.
Captain Kaya took out one of Timmy's character cards right at the start, giving him an early advantage.
Damn, and he still lost.
But I guess that was all part of his opponent's strategy?
In
any case,
how?
Timmy spent the first few rounds stocking up cards in his hand, and then swung the game with a brutal offensive right at the end.
Jeez. I didn't realize that was possible. You are limited by the dice you have.
Maybe the match was already over from the moment they flipped the coin and determined that Kaya would go second. I need a drink.
Well, we could all hit up Deluxe Bar or the Angel's Tavern.
Calm down, bro. Now's not the time to start drinking your sorrows away. Knowing Captain Kaya, he wouldn't want to see you upset over his loss.
Yeah, but that's no reason for us to not drink.
Hey, why don't we learn how to play too? Maybe then we'll get to play against Captain Kaya someday. Though, I'm sure we'd lose pretty badly to him.
For a while, at least. You might catch up to him in skill. You're younger than him. I don't know why, but younger people typically become better at things faster. At least for some things. I guess that's not universally true.
Yeah, you're right, Mika. Not a bad plan.
Alright, is that everybody to talk? Oh, no, not quite. Oh, sorry. Onea? Please, wait! Are you also here for the King of Invocation's Grand Prix? I absolutely am. If you have a minute, I'd like to tell you a little about this event hosted by the Adventurers Guild called A Tour of Wonders. Sure? Thank you. Then I'll go ahead and introduce the basics of this event. you didn't have an icon over your head. Simply put, the Adventurers Guild has placed multiple scenic checkpoints in various locations across Mondstadt. All you have to do is find these scenic checkpoints and mark your sightseeing handbook with the commemorative stamps at each location. Oh, alright. Little scavenger hunt, kinda. I like that. The challenge will be considered complete once you find every scenic checkpoint and collect all the stamps. Do you have hints for where the scenic checkpoints are? Sure sounds like something the Adventurers Guild would host. We put a lot of thought into the placement of these scenic checkpoints. However, some of them are located in remote areas, and I can't guarantee they're entirely clear of monsters. But I'm sure that dealing with those monsters would be a walk in the park for someone as experienced as you. Yeah, but I'm not the focus of this festival. What about all the people who aren't adventurers? And that's all from me. Here's your sightseeing handbook. Have fun. Thank you. You must complete challenges and claim stamps at scenic checkpoints. Once you have completed said challenges and obtained the stamps, you can obtain the corresponding rewards. Of course. Oh, that was one of the quests. To unlock the minigames. I'm surprised she didn't have the icon over her head. Kaya?
Hey there. Something else you wanted to discuss?
Oh, just want to gush about Genius Invocation TCG with you.
The game's really caught on lately. It's a part of everyday life now.
I have your card.
Everywhere you go, you see people playing it. In fact, some people have even given up drinking in order to keep a clear head during the game.
What? I don't know. I think drunken TCG would be, kind of fun. High stakes
I'm sure
drunken
Diona
TCG.
will be happy to hear that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. How are the Knights of Favonius holding up, in the face of this devastating defeat?
Don't worry, everyone's just fine. I actually managed to convince Jean to join me for a game, but we only got part of the way through before she was called away.
Aw.
I ended up having to finish the match for the two of us.
How does that work?
What can you do? Everyone has to put their work first.
You could have just put the game on hold and come back to it later.
But
there's no reason you have to finish it in one sitting.
Seeing how successful the tournament has turned out and how much fun everyone's had, I'm hoping that she at least has one less thing to worry about.
I see. All right, well, let's catch up another time then.
Sure. We should have a game of Genius Invocation TCG when you get the chance.
I know. I'm just so damn busy that I gotta prioritize some things over other things, and Genius Invocation, as much as I love it, is not high up on the priority list right now. We might as well unlock these other quests while we're at it. Fane? What's the point of having so many variations of the same tabletop game? Traveler. Maybe give me a little warning next time. You were looking right at me. I didn't sneak up on you. Are you here for the King of Invocations Grand Prix? What tabletop game? Oh, this is a game designed by an adventurer from the guild. They say it's an innovative tabletop game that combines Genius Invocation TCG and combat. It's called Heart of the Dice. So it's just like Duel Monsters then. Dungeon Dice, was it Dungeon Dice Monsters? I forget, it's been ages since I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Since we're involved in organizing the King of Invocations Grand Prix, the guild decided to host a minigame inspired by the Adventurers Guild. How do you combine card games and combat? To be honest, I don't really understand either. Then why are you running the booth? There's a rulebook here, though. Just look how thick it is. If I'm not mistaken, the core gameplay mechanism of Heart of the Dice, would be strategically using your dice. Anyway, if you're interested, please have a go at it. Oh, is this... We've already done this one before. I think. This is actually just a combat arena, right? Yeah, this is a combat arena with a unique mechanic. can use a suppressive roll against during the challenge every 20 seconds. You consume all the invocation dice you currently possess and unleash a shockwave. This was probably one of the mini games I won't bother showing. They're nice and all, but I doubt particularly interesting for people. Card game, on the other hand, of course, I gotta show that. Frida. Should I include this card? Huh. I still have some cards left. Actually, no, that didn't show that it unlocked anything, did it? Is that not one of the 4 official events? Oh, hey, Traveler. My apologies. I was too busy thinking about the card decks that I didn't notice you. I'm an adventurer commissioned by the guild to help organize the King of Invocation's Grand Prix, and I'm in charge of a, duel event with special rules. We named it 0 Hour Invocation. How is this different from ordinary TCG duels? Oh, no. 0 Hour Invocation is an unofficial tournament with its own rules. In 0 Hour Invocation, you will not be using your own decks. Instead, you'll be choosing 3 out of 8 incomplete pre-built decks to form a full deck. Oh, alright. Within the 3 decks, you'll find some newly released cards. As for using them to their full potential, that'll depend on your card skills. Ooh, I'll get to try out maybe the Raiden Shogun or something. Or Venti, or Zhongli, or Nahida. The rest of the rules are identical to ordinary matches. If you're out of ideas on how you should build your deck, we're always here to help. But I can't guarantee how good the decks will be. Don't try to screw me over. Anyway, I suggest that you choose and build your own decks. You'll be using them to duel with other players after all. If you're confident about your skills, you can head over to the other cities where the Grand Prix is being held and try out 0 Hour Invocation there. Oh, and you don't have to stress over it. In 0 Hour Invocation, all participants will receive prizes, regardless of the outcome of their duels. Oh. Well, that's nice of you. But if you win, do you get a better prize? If you're interested, come try it out. But do I have to go to the other cities to finish the event? 0 Hour, yes. Hey, hello, Felix. I do enjoy the mechanical paintings. Puzzles are fun. What a surprise to think that my invention could be used in this fashion. You say that every time, Felix. Literally every time. Ah, Traveler. Seems we may get to meet again. Cough. I thought you'd left Mondstadt. That was the plan, yes, but things do change, you know. Cough. Let's get back on topic. This time, I've been invited by the Mondstadt Adventurers Guild to create several mechanical paintings based on certain card faces. Oh, well, that's a new little gimmick. They can be disassembled and reassembled. As for the card game, what was it again? Ah, right. It's Genius Invocation TCG. According to them, these paintings will be brought to be used in the King of Invocation's Grand Prix as a sort of minigame to liven things up just a bit. These things are too complicated for me. I should just concentrate on my inventions. You should. What if I'll see you in Fontaine? Ah, yes. Mondstadt's mechanical paintings are with me, so if you want to play around with them, feel free. Thank you. It's the same game as always. Just apparently based off cards. Somehow. Is that all of them? I feel like there should be one more. Oh no, that was one of them. Oh, wait, yeah, we gotta go. So, Dawn Winery, wherever this is. But then, yeah, Grand Narukami Shrine, and somewhere in Sumeru, presumably, since it's shrooms. Shoot. That might complicate things a little bit. Gotta go to... Oh, yeah, the second will be in Liyue. Well. Alright then. Oh, there's way more of these. Alright. We'll need at least 500 to get the Crown of Insight. I can easily ignore basically all of these if I need to in order to make sure I get the crown. It'd be also nice to get the congealed pupil wax for whatever the special weapon is. 'Cause I don't know if the weapon is any good, but... So, it's an attack percent bow. And Secret Wisdom's favor. Character's elemental mastery will be increased by 40 within 6 seconds after charged attacks hit opponents. Up to a max of 2 stacks. This effect can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds. And that'll go up, I don't know, probably, what, maybe by 40 every time? Every refinement? Maybe. I can think of a few characters that might be really good for. You know, there's a handful that of the primary DPS bow users that like to charge up their attacks. A few of them you could make a reaction-based team. In which case this would be really, really good. Yeah. This seems like it might be one of the better event weapons. Maybe.
It's about time for us to head off to Liyue. We've got a card snatcher to catch.
Yes, we do, Paimon. All right. Here we are. Ready to take part in the second... Well, the second quarter of this quest. Presumably there's one leg of the quest for every area, every region. Alright, where are we headed? There we go. To the entrance of Liyue. Ah, good old Liyue. I still remember when we first saw this view. Truly something to behold. I feel like that's something that's sort of the case for every new area these days. Like, seeing Sumeru for the first time is amazing as well. And Inazuma. That's quite a few sites like that.
Wow. Liyue Harbor is still bustling as always.
Oh yeah.
Where merchants flock and all ships dock.
Rhymes.
Now I understand what that saying was trying to describe.
Is this your first time?
Still, nothing beats seeing it with your own eyes.
Oh, I'll show you around. I give you the old tour.
Welcome to Liyue Harbor. I hope you had a smooth journey. Lady Ningguang instructed me to wait for you here.
It has been quite a while, Baiwen.
Oh, it's Ningguang's secretary.
Yeah.
Which Bai is it again?
Wait, were there multiple of them named Bai something?
It's Baiwen. I assist Lady Ningguang with collecting and organizing intelligence.
If there is another Baiwen, I'm pretty sure they look identical or near it.
That's right, Baiwen. Paimon remembers now. The other two are Baishir and Baishao.
Oh, yeah, I don't really know those other two, though. Maybe I'd recognize them if I saw them. I'm absolutely terrible with names. Until I've heard it a million times.
Lady Ningguang? You mean Tianxuan of the Liyue Qixing?
That is the very same, yeah.
Yep, that's her.
We're personal friends.
Why does Ningguang want to see us? Wait, and how does she even know that we'd be arriving in Liyue Harbor today?
Paimon, this is Ningguang. I mean, the Tianquan. Are you underestimating her information network?
Lady Ningguang likes to stay informed.
Yeah.
Nothing slips through her intelligence network.
Seriously, Paimon. Have you forgotten already?
She wishes to invite our visitor from Fontaine, Mademoiselle Charlotte, to join her at Eugene Terrace to discuss cooperation.
What would she want with me? this is the first time I've ever been to Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yeah, but you're also a renowned reporter, right? A renowned journalist?
Lady Ningguang has known of you for quite some time. A talented and capable journalist with the Steambird who writes insightful, engaging, and, most importantly, factual prose. She rather admires your work.
Oh, I'm sure she, includes your work in her intelligence gathering.
She also understands that in revealing the truth, your exclusive news, you have offended some interested parties that have been pulling strings behind the scenes. And that is why you have been sent on an international reporting trip to cover the Genius Invocation TCG events.
Oh, so this is sort of a punishment then. How is that a punishment, though? I mean, it's a reward, if anything. I guess they just wanted to get her out of Fontaine.
Wait, what? That's terrible! Oh, poor Charlotte.
Like I said, though, Paimon, this is more of a reward. She gets to do journalism about the Genius Invocation TCG, Paimon. What could be better?
No, it's just part of the job. I'm already used to it. But I'm surprised to learn that Lady Ningguang knows so much about my situation. Does she know my boss or something?
I don't know. I just assume Lady Ningguang knows literally everything. I mean, you'll be right more often than not, assuming she knows what's going on.
Paimon wouldn't be surprised. She seems to know everyone and everything.
Yeah, exactly. I do hope Charlotte gets released soon. I really want to roll for her.
Lady Ningguang also welcomes the two of you to join, if you're interested.
Roll for her, pull for her.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were best buddies with Lady Ningguang.
Oh, absolutely. We helped her rebuild her chamber, actually. After she, dropped it on a Hydra.
Oh, Paimon wouldn't go that far. We've just been invited to the Jade Chamber as honored guests a couple times. You know.
Enough with the humble bragging, Paimon. That's exactly what I was thinking before I read that. This is major humble brag.
But anyway, if Ningguang wants to discuss work stuff with Charlotte, it's probably gonna be best if we stay out of the way, right?
I want to go up to the Jade Chamber. Yeah, Paimon humble brags quite often.
Maybe we can go ask around about the card snatcher while you have your meeting with Ningguang.
All right. I guess I could go say hi to... I don't know. We skipped meeting up with a lot of people from Mondstadt that I would have loved to say hi to. It's hard to say who will get a seat here.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, while we're at it, we can check out our old haunts. Ooh, maybe we'll say hi to Hu Tao.
All right, thanks. Then I'll leave you to it. Let's catch up and swap notes later. I'm actually pretty excited to meet Lady Ningguang, so I don't want to keep her waiting.
Don't worry, she's not all that intimidating. She's actually quite nice.
Very well. Please, Mademoiselle Charlotte, follow me.
See you two later.
Adios, Charlotte.
Sounds like Charlotte's a top-notch journalist, huh? Paimon's not sure what that exclusive news is all about, but it definitely sounds like a big deal.
Yeah, pretty standard journalism, stepping on certain parties' toes that, they're not too happy about.
And if she manages to write up an article about this card snatcher case, we'll be featured in her exclusive news too!
Oh yeah, we'll be even more world famous than we already are. Which we're already pretty famous. I mean, it seems like everyone knows us before we even step foot in a new land.
It feels like we're about to become famous.
The way she said that. We're already famous, Paimon. Like I just said, every time we go to a new area, our reputation precedes us. Yeah, we're already famous.
Yep, you're right. Okay, why don't we start asking around at the docks? There's always a lot of people coming and going.
It was adorable, though, the way she said that.
Cards there.
Ooh. I want to trade cards. I don't have a lot of cards to trade, though. I'd trade maybe my Kaya. Definitely not trading my official. Where are we going? The wharf? We still need to do a lot of the world quests here. It's on the list. Like I said, I just am too busy to do everything and have to prioritize. Right now, those aren't terribly high on the priority list, unfortunately. Was that? No, that was his name. I felt like I saw the bird was named or something. All right. Asking for information about the card snatcher or about the card trading? Or both. We can do both. Yongan?
Hi there, can we ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead. I'll answer as best I can.
Do you need a tissue?
Have you noticed anyone here collecting card backs for Genius Invocation TCG recently?
Card backs? No, I'm afraid not.
You're gonna make my nose sniffle and itch if you don't stop doing that.
Sorry. Just before a girl in
Sorry, he's gonna make me sneeze.
walked by and I've been sneezing nonstop since.
Oh, Kirara. That's you're allergic to cats.
Well, take care of yourself and get well soon. We'll keep asking around.
Yeah.
I'll be alright. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Poor guy. Allergies suck. Kirara's not the card snatcher, is she? No. She wouldn't. Not on purpose.
Hi there.
Hello, Gunhai.
About something.
Oh, sure. Ask away. The ship's already set sail anyway, so I've got all the time in the world.
Have you seen anyone around here recently collecting card backs? You know, for that really popular game, Genius Invocation TCG?
And do you play, and would you like to have a match right now? Set up on those barrels over there.
Collecting card backs? I've definitely seen people around here playing the game, but I'm usually preoccupied with thinking about the sea. I've never paid too much attention to it.
Well, it is a perfect time to correct that mistake.
It's fine. We'll ask someone else.
Oh, I really can't afford to wake up late next time.
And last but not least, Uncle Sun.
Hey there, got a question for you.
Giant tuna. I really want to eat some sushi now.
Hello. Ask away. If it's fish you want, I've got all the answers.
Well, I do want, but also not what we need to ask about, though. But keep it at the back of your mind.
Actually, it's not about fish. We were just
Not
wondering,
only about
since
fish.
you're here all day running your stall, have you seen anyone collecting card backs for Genius Invocation TCG?
You just slice me a piece right now?
Genius Invocation TCG. Afraid I don't know anything about that. People come here for blackback bass, but not cardbacks.
Blackback bass. That is way bigger than a bass. That is a tuna. That is a tuna if I've ever seen one. Which I have.
Really? Sorry to bother you then. We'll try our luck somewhere else.
Don't you want to buy some fish to take with you? All my fish are super fresh, you know.
I do. Paimon, didn't you want to eat? You said you wanted to get a snack.
Well, this got off to a slow start. Let's try somewhere else.
All right. What are you thinking?
Hey, you two. Looking for someone?
Kazuha?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Yeah.
It's Kazuha.
How you do? Shouldn't you be in Watatsumi right now?
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too. It's been too long. It's been, like, a few days. How have you been?
Very well, thank you. Even better now that you're here. Captain Beidou needed to return to Liyue to take care of some business. So I've been taking the chance to get to walk around town. It's a nice surprise to run into you two here.
It was a nice surprise to run into you as well. I was expecting to see you at Inazuma, if anywhere.
Looks like you have questions.
Since this
May
event.
I be of any help?
takes place after the Inazuma questline, and presumably you're allowed back there after the questline. I would think.
Well, long story short...
You seen a cat girl?
I see. Well, the harbor breeze is as peaceful and pleasant as ever. I don't believe that the card snatcher you're looking for has been through here.
No, but the kitty was.
Huh. Okay.
I'm not sure if that's good news or bad in your eyes. Oh,
Makes her
by the
jump
way,
harder.
It seems there's a competition being held nearby. I stopped to have a look. This Genius Invocation TCG. It seems to be immensely popular at the moment.
Yes! Have you not played? Oh, we should play together. And is it too late for me to sign up for the tournament?
Wait, have you never played it before, Kazuha?
No, I haven't. I have quietly observed from the side.
The perfect time to pick it up is now.
The captain brought a small box aboard recently that contained a variety of beautifully illustrated cards. She enjoys playing with the crew while enjoying a few drinks. A few too many, perhaps.
Like I was saying earlier, drunk TCG is just full of possibilities for fun.
That's called a casket of tomes. It's what you use to carry your cards in, and it helps you find players nearby, too.
That's right.
You should give it a try, Kazuha. The rules are pretty easy to pick up, and then you'll have a fun game to play with your friends.
Yeah, sorta. It is. I mean, it's not as simple as many card games, but it's not the most complicated thing out there, no. It's the perfect chance to learn.
Forging friendship through card-based combat does sound quite delightful.
It does.
All right, then. Show me the ropes, if you please.
Oh, I would be honored.
Paimon can teach you.
No,
Paimon's
Paimon
watched
can't.
the Traveler play a ton of times, so even Paimon's a master invocator now.
You are most certainly not Paimon. Don't go calling yourself a master genius invocator.
After we teach you the rules, we'll also have to get you a casket of tomes.
Oh yeah, I can introduce you to the master.
But what about this card snatcher you're looking for? Is not dealing with that more urgent at present?
No, not even close. Introducing more people to Genius Invocation is by far more important.
Oh, good point. Paimon got so caught up chatting with our old friend that she nearly forgot about our promise to our new friend.
Yeah, but we can do both. First things first, though.
Now where should we go next?
Oh, there she is, Kirara.
Huh? Hey, look over there. Isn't that the Inazuman courier who Diona was chatting with back in Mondstadt?
That she
What's
is.
she doing here?
Currying, you know, running about, delivering packages, picking up packages, delivering more packages.
Ah, I just noticed the logo at her waist. Isn't that Komania Express?
Yes, it is, Kazuha.
Huh? Do you know that company, Kazuha?
I imagine they're quite famous in Inazuma.
Yes, I've heard of it. They provide delivery services in Inazuma.
And apparently worldwide now.
Looks like she's having some trouble. Why don't we go and introduce ourselves?
What are you looking for, Kirara? Can we help?
Which way is it from here?
What are you looking for?
Hey there! You look lost. Need any help?
No, oh my god!
Life out of me! Huh? Oh, I recognize you. Weren't you at the Cat's Tail in Mondstadt?
Yes, we were, and you just meowed. Oh my god. That is absolutely precious. Oh, I love Kirara so much already. I'm glad I pulled for her and got her. I was really lucky.
Yep, Paimon's name is Paimon, and these two are the Traveler and Kaitahara Kazuha. It's a strange coincidence running into you again.
I mean, a little, maybe.
Hello. Hello. My name's Kirara. I'm a courier for Inazuma's Komania Express.
I know Komania Express is widely praised for its punctual and safe delivery services, but I wasn't aware that the company had started operating internationally.
Yeah, that one is kind of surprising. In this kind of world, that isn't exactly an easy business to do.
Wow, it's rare to meet a fellow Inazuman abroad.
I suppose it kind of is. Out of all the nationalities we've seen, Inazumans are the rarest in Liyue and Mondstadt.
Our company just recently began expanding its services overseas.
Actually, no.
Which is great for me, because now I basically get paid to travel all around the world. Only downside is,
It is quite
I sometimes
fun.
get a bit lost when it's my first time in a new city.
Which is one of the reasons why it's kind of impressive there, or surprising rather, that they're expanding internationally. Since, you know, their couriers won't exactly be familiar with all the new cities. But no, I was saying, though, that I don't think we've ever actually met anyone from the land of Pyro. We've met Mondstadters, we've met Sumerans, we've met Inazumans, Liyuans, Snezhnayans, people from Fontaine. Yeah, so it's really just the land of Pyro we're missing, I think. At least I've never knowingly met anyone from there.
Sometimes, when I'm running late, I even have to change back into my original form and climb over walls to make sure the parcel's on time.
Is that what that is when you become the little kitty cat going into the box?
Do you happen to know the way to the Wangsheng funeral parlor? I feel like I've been going in circles all day.
Yes, I do. Let me introduce you to someone truly special.
Yeah, we know the place. We'll show you the way.
You will? Oh, thank you so much.
You are most certainly welcome.
All expenses paid travel? Count me in.
I figured this is an opportunity. Let's see. I just got a little bell. I want to try, like, climbing something with her in her, you know, mode. Her kitty mode. Her box mode. I love it so much. Damn it. This is so precious. Alright, let's go. It's so precious. I love it.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around.
Yes.
While high in the sky, the sun shines bright. That last line could use some work.
Are you working on one-liners for playing the dice game, or Genius Invocation, rather? I'm glad to see you have your priorities straight, Hu Tao. This is why I like you.
Here we are. This is it.
Oh, White's the Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here?
You do, as always. Any opportunity to say hi to Hu Tao is I'm gonna pounce on that. Get it? 'Cause you're the kitty.
And I see you've brought some friends, clients,
No.
business partners, new associates.
Definitely not a client. Not yet, at least. Feature client, maybe.
Maybe leave the introductions to Paimon. This is Kaedahara Kazuha, and this is Kirara.
Oh yeah, I guess he wouldn't have met her yet.
Hello. It is an honor to meet you.
It is. It really is. You have no idea.
Greetings, old friends and new. So, what brings you all to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor this fine day?
I don't know. What are you delivering, Kirara?
Wait, don't tell me. Is it our latest promotion?
What?
One touch that you journeyed all this way.
What's the latest promotion, Hu Tao? It's not just a 2-for-1. What could it be? Kirara! Was that you?
No, we were just giving Kirara directions.
It's probably just one of the cats that is all over the place, but I like to think it was Kirara, just randomly meowing.
Hello, ma'am. Are you Director Huta of the Wangshen Funeral Parlor? I'm your Komania Express courier, and we have a delivery for you.
Okay.
I just need to ask you for a signature.
What are you? Is it formaldehyde? Is it a corpse? A client, rather?
Let me see. Yes, I've been expecting this. Delivery services these days make everything so much easier. I used to have to send my consultant running to and fro for this kind of thing.
Poor Zhongli.
Say, Kirara, how flexible is your company in terms of delivering different types of goods?
Oh no.
How about a living person? And what about someone who's more in between alive and dead?
How in between? I think she's gonna have to check back with her superiors.
Her tails are standing up on end.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's a little stressed. Unsure. What?
Guess that's a no. Well, maybe we can talk about potentially expanding your company's services sometime.
Sometimes corpses gotta be delivered. Or almost corpses. Mostly dead people.
Could I trouble you to take a moment and leave a 5-star review?
Leave a 5-star. The internet doesn't exist, Kirara. On a 5-star review on what?
5 stars? Well, that's an odd number. Let's make it an even no, much too low. Services could deserve at least 8. In fact, 9.
What?
1 extra for going the extra mile.
But that's odd again, Hutao. You're gonna have to round up to 10.
Oh, 5 stars will be plenty, really. But your enthusiasm means a lot. All right, I should be on my way now. Thanks again for the directions.
What did you deliver? I really want to know. I'm curious. Do you handle all the deliveries?
No, not necessarily. Business has been picking up lately, so the company has hired lots of new staff. But I handle all the international deliveries because I'm the quickest. I am a yokai after all.
I suppose that makes sense. But it doesn't make as much sense as if they sent many people out into the wider world rather than just a single one, but, you know, whatever. They can do business how they see fit.
So chances are that we'll see you on the road again soon.
Probably in Inazuma, actually.
Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Although, hopefully next time it won't be because I'm lost.
If you're lost in Inazuma, I'll be a little sad for you. Bye-bye. What did she deliver, Hutao? What did you need delivered?
I heard you reciting a poem just now, Director Hu. May I ask from where you drew your inspiration?
Wouldn't it be more Director Tao?
Oh, do you share a liking for poetry as well?
Oh, he does. Very much so.
Once in a while, I throw words at each other and see what sticks.
A very poetic way to say you like poetry.
Yeah, there's no need for self-deprecation. I've seen people from all walks of life. And I can tell just from the way your sleeves flutter in the wind that you are a man of culture.
Oh, he very much is. Kazuha's really cool. I like him.
Anyway, I'm preparing for the tournament final that will be held shortly. Anyone feeling poetic? I need ideas.
Oh, you're in the finals? Oh, I'm rooting for you all the way. I don't care who you're against. I say very dangerously. Who knows what other character it might be? So maybe it's one of my other favorites. It'd be funny if it was Zombie.
Tournament final? Ooh, you mean the Genius Invocation TCG tournament?
That she does. What other tournaments are there, Paimon?
Yeah, that's the one.
I wonder if there's going to be an international final. So these are like the regional qualifiers, kind of. Or maybe a regional qualifier might not be the right word. But, regional selection. Yeah, I guess it's a qualifier.
My next opponent is no small fry. Most of the time, he's so unassuming you couldn't pick him out of a crowd.
Not Zombie,
but during
then.
This tournament, it's like he sprang up out of the ground like a whopper flower and took the competition completely by surprise.
Not Zhongli.
So I have a strong feeling that this will be a tough battle to win.
I'd be happy to hear Zhongli is into Genius Invocation.
Then shouldn't you be focusing on your strategy? How is writing Tree gonna help?
Paimon, listen to yourself. It's gonna help by, giving her a good one-liner as, they're throwing down their cards. That's like the most important part of card game strategy, is the theatrics.
Because skill doesn't thrill unless you've also got style.
There you go. Yeah, Hu Tao knows what's up.
What?
Paimon, this isn't hard. It's not hard at all.
Let me give you an example you'd be more familiar with. To make a great dish, it takes not just flavor, but presentation too.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever heard the saying, it takes 2 flint to light a fire? Same principle applies
No,
when
but
you're
I
trying
get
to
it.
make an impression.
Yeah.
That sounds like it makes sense. Or does it?
No, it makes sense.
Oh, Paimon can never tell with Hu Tao.
Aw. Now, Paimon, there's no point in playing card games if you don't do it with style. Okay? You get both in the arm motions and, like, go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And get back to me, and then we'll discuss.
In duels to the death, some samurai pay each other respects before the fight. Often, the two opponents find they have much in common.
Oh, yeah.
See? New guy gets it. What did I say? A man of culture.
He is.
You flatter me, Director Hu. In my humble opinion, you could try incorporating your competitive aspirations into your lines.
Oh, yeah.
Or perhaps some words to intimidate your opponent.
Or both.
Oh, we have an expert among us. Hey, why don't you play a match with me? It'll help me warm up and maybe find some creative inspiration.
Unfortunately, he is not a player yet. But I would love to be your warm-up partner. I can't promise to stand a chance against you, but...
As much as I'd like to oblige, I'm afraid that I haven't played before. I don't even have my own deck.
You can use my deck.
Perfect! Paimon really wants to watch you play. How about Paimon gives Kazuha a crash course right now?
Paimon, you are not an invocator. Oh, there's the kitty. It's been meowing.
Since everyone is so willing to offer their help, how can I refuse?
Good.
So there you have it. Those are the rules. Paimon also included a few little tips and tricks she's picked up from watching the Traveler play. Well, think you can handle it from here, Kazuha?
I'm a little worried for his chances since, he learned to play from Paimon, but Kazuha's smart. He'll figure it out.
I think I've got it. Thank you, Paimon-sensei.
Don't. She doesn't deserve that title.
Sensei? Wow, Paimon's never been called that before.
You've just inflated her head like 3 times. It's normal size, and it was already pretty big.
Well, Kazuha, ready to go one-on-one against Liyue's most notorious backstreet poet?
Backstreet poet.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity, Director Hu.
This should be interesting. We're not gonna get to actually watch the game, are we?
Any last words before the duel begins?
One moment. Okay. I think I've got something.
Lay it on us, Kazuha.
Wow, that was fast.
He's an expert.
All right.
Told you he was smart.
Say your piece, Challenger.
Whoa, things are really heating up.
This is the most important part of the duel. Shh, Paimon. Don't interrupt.
Minds like sharp blades clash. Friendship forged through cards and dice. Autumn leaves burn bright. I, Kaedahara Kazuha, humbly accept this duel.
Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. You're the challenger, are you not?
The birds are chirping. The weather's so nice. Watch me roll 6 pyro dice.
Oh, I love the rhyme.
Director Hu of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is ready for battle.
I love her rhyming. There's a face traveler. That face. That's, I think, one of the best faces the traveler has ever made. I don't even know what to describe it as. Bewilderment? I think is probably the closest. Bit of a jarring change of genre there.
My turn. Chi?
Hu Tao and Kazuha play a thrilling match of Genius Invocation, TCG. Who won?
I am defeated.
Yeah.
It's no
expected.
wonder that Director Who has earned a spot in the tournament finals.
It would be shocking if a complete newbie beat someone who's potentially qualified to compete internationally.
Talk about an exciting match, though.
Good thing I was able to send off all those summons of yours. I have to say, it's hard to believe that this was your first time playing.
I told you, he is smart, though.
I owe it
He could
all to
figure it out.
Paimon Sensei's teaching.
Let's shift that credit to you. Like I said, her head's already too big, and I don't think the Traveler wants to deal with that.
Huh? You really mean that? Yay!
Oh, she's blushing. I agree. Paimon Sensei is the best teacher. Look, Paimon Sensei's ego is so inflated she's floating. There we go.
Hey, Paimon's always been able to float in the air.
Yes, because your ego is so great, so inflated.
Well, Kazuha, did you enjoy Genius
I love teasing
Invocation
Paimon
TCG?
so much. It's half the fun of this game.
Yes, indeed. There is a good variety of card abilities, and the tempo of the match can swing in an instant.
Yeah.
I understand now why it's become so popular across Teyvat.
Oh, seems the world's gained yet
Oh.
another TCG player.
Hello, Kuching. Do you play?
Kuching, when did you get here?
I would like to get you someday. Hu Tao just keeps waving at everybody adorably.
Shortly after these two had begun their match, everyone seemed so focused on the game that I didn't want to interrupt.
Fair enough. I need to get you for my kitty party. I know you're not officially a cat, but you're close. You're an honorary cat.
You must be Kaedehara Kazuha? Your reputation precedes you. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Please, the honor is all mine. I have heard great things about the esteemed Yuheng from Captain Beidou.
Oh yeah, I guess you would have.
Just call me Kuching. You played very well indeed, considering it was your first time. I'm impressed.
Where are you going, Hu Tao? Off to your match?
If we ever have the opportunity, I too would like to play a match with you.
Oh, you do play. Wonderful.
Wow, Kazuha's already lined up his next opponent.
Yeah. He's already doing better than I am.
Why so surprised? Practically everyone at Yujing Terrace is playing Genius Invocation TCG these days.
Nice.
I also play from time to time, when time permits.
It would be my pleasure to join you for a match. However, I can't borrow the Traveler's deck forever.
Right.
Our match might have to wait until after I manage to obtain my own casket of tomes.
Like I said, I'll introduce you to the master.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. When we get back to the tournament venue, I'll ask a member of the Genius Invocation TCG Society to provide one for you. And please don't think about returning the favor. I assure you it's no inconvenience. Besides, a friend of the Traveler is a friend of us all.
Thanks, and so begins Kazuha's TCG journey. All of us doing our part, our duty for the world of bringing new TCG players into the fold. There is no greater duty of a citizen of the world.
I am grateful for your kindness, Kuching.
Pleasure. Also, Hu Tao, the final is about to start. I just came to make sure you're aware.
Oh, well, better get over there.
Don't worry. It might look like my mind's on other things, but I'm still listening.
I assumed you were just coming up with great one-liners. You know, I don't know if I've ever said it, but I've always wondered it. How do the little straps on the back of your hat float like that? Do you have your ghost friend holding them out for you to scare people or to mess with people. That might be an explanation.
Thorough preparation is the key to victory, after all.
Yeah.
Will you all be coming with us to the venue?
Actually, there's something we wanted. No! We will absolutely go to the venue and watch the game. Oh, something we needed to discuss first.
All right, back to the task at hand.
I swear, if we miss another one of these finals, and one with Hu Tao no less, I'll be sorely disappointed.
We're investigating a card snatcher. Have any of you seen someone going around collecting Genius Invocation card backs recently?
Card backs? You mean like the kind with a treasure chest design on it?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's the one.
Funny. The word snatcher didn't come to mind when I saw him. He struck me as more of a potential client.
Oh no. Poor guy. Well, actually, I suppose everyone is a potential client for Hu Tao, so that might not be quite as threatening as it sounds.
I saw him playing a match against Chongyun this morning.
Oh.
He said that whoever lost would have to hand over their card back. It was close, but he managed to beat Chongyun in the end. After the match, he wiped the sweat from his forehead, took the card back from Chongyun, and left.
I see. That definitely rules out Kirara, though I never really suspected her.
Sounds like we need to go talk to Chongyun then.
No, we need to go to the venue, Paimon. Don't you dare take this from me.
In that case, try Uwang Hill. I think that's where he should be.
Oh.
If I may ask, what else is this alleged card snatcher suspected of doing?
Really just snatching cards.
We don't know too much about him, apart from his obsession with card backs. But apparently, he's stolen other players' cards before.
The only person we actually know for sure has an obsession with card backs is Sino. But I strongly doubt he's stealing cards from people.
I see. I'll inform the Millilith to be on the lookout for this individual. But while he's still at large, make sure you stay safe.
Of course, the whole stealing portion might be an exaggeration for what he's doing, in which case my guess would definitely be Sino.
I think I'll go with the Traveler to Uwang Hill.
Oh, nice. But damn it, I want to see her match.
All right, see you later.
Good luck in the final, Director.
With so many people rooting for me, I'm sure the match will be over before I can say Hugh.
I'll miss you.
All right, let's go find Chongyun.
Yeah, I never did find out who she's facing. So someone who shrinks into the background.
Now my fur's all wet.
Aw.
What a box to hide into.
Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. She doesn't like the rain. Poor Kirara. I'm sorry about that. Chongyun, are you over here? Come meet the kitty. There he is. Doing an exorcism? Little Fang. Aw, what's the matter, kid?
Hey, don't panic. I'm sure we'll find her.
Chongyun, we found you.
I don't know if I've ever... No, wait, no. I met him in a previous event. I don't think I've ever met him outside of an event, though.
Paimon, Traveler. And...
Kazuha.
Hello, I am Kaedahara Kazuha. Hi, I'm Chongyun, an exorcist from Liyue. Long story short, this boy lost his friend while they were playing hide and seek.
I told little you not to hide anywhere too far away, but I've looked everywhere, and I still can't find her.
Little you. I feel like I've seen Little you before. And Little Fang, actually.
Uh-oh. It could be dangerous to get lost out here in the wilderness.
Yeah.
We'll help look for her too. Did you see which direction she went?
We've run into a certain ghost who got lost. That one was so sad. Tragic. It was pretty close to where we are right now that we found her.
Yeah, I kind of peeked a little bit when I was counting. She went that way.
Little cheater, aren't you? But helpful.
Okay, then let's start looking in that direction. Little you? Little you? Where are you?
A snapped branch and some trampled grass. It looks like the girl was hiding here.
Yeah.
Guess that means we're on the right track. Let's keep going.
Hey.
Treasure hoarders again.
What are you guys doing here?
Let's hope little you didn't run into them.
Did Hu Tao's trailer not teach you guys enough of a lesson to stay out of Luong Hill?
Seriously, why are we always running into these guys?
Oh, you know, they're one of like, well, I was gonna say 3 actually. Now it's like 4 or 5 sets of stock enemies. And they're one of 2 sets of enemies that can be, actually 3 sets of enemies that can be anywhere. It's the Abyss, the Hill of Trolls, and the Treasure Hoarders.
Hey, everyone!
Oh, and the
have a look
Tui.
at this.
4 sets that can be everywhere.
Are those genius invocation cards?
Ooh. Is the Snatcher around here?
Oh, I know that one. It belongs to little you.
Nope, not the Snatcher.
Her dad gave her a deck, and it's her favorite thing. She takes it with her everywhere.
The fact that she dropped some cards isn't a good sign, then.
So little you is definitely here. But there's a fork in the road up ahead. Oh, which way should we go?
Well, let's split up and search for clues, gang.
Wait a moment. Did Little Yu's father also give her a small box to store the cards?
Oh, you're thinking we can use our casket of tomes to find her?
Yeah, a casket of tomes. I have one too.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I can locate nearby players. To be fair, I really didn't think of it either.
Yes. As long as she still has the box with her, we should be able to determine her location.
Suppose I didn't know she had the deck.
Quick, get our casket of tomes out.
So 3 players nearby.
Let's see. There's Changyun and Little Fang. Aha! There's another player over there. That must be Little You.
The left path, then. Wait, is that her? Yeah, okay, she's safe.
Little you!
Found you.
Little Fang?
Aww.
I'm
You okay?
sorry. I shouldn't have gone so far away.
Aw, it's okay.
I was trying to find a hiding place, but then I saw a bunch of really angry-looking guys and I got scared.
Aw.
So I ran and ran till I ended up here.
Aw, it's fine, little you. You're safe now.
Don't worry. We've already taken care of the bad guys.
Yeah, they won't mess with you anymore.
But Oolong Hill is full of yin energy. You shouldn't be playing in a place like this. Understand?
Yeah. Wulong Hill is well, taunted for one, but
Yes, sir. We won't do it again. Thanks, everyone.
head back to the village now. I assume you're from Chingsa village, at least.
Thank you for rescuing me.
You are quite welcome, little you. You be safe now.
Of course. Now, don't go running off. Hang tight for a moment, and I'll walk you both home.
Good on you, Chongyun. Good on you.
Paimon's glad she was okay.
Yeah. Same here.
Me too. Good on Kazuha for coming up with the Casket of Tomes idea.
Couldn't have done without you, Kazuha.
Yeah, how did the rest of us not think of that? Huh. Guess we use it so often when we're playing cards that it didn't occur to us to use it for anything else.
I guess so. I suppose, even without that, she wasn't in any real danger at the moment. Not any immediate danger, at least, and so we would have found her pretty soon.
What a nifty little gadget.
Did save us a little time, though.
The scholars who invented it must be super brainy.
Oh, probably.
Oh, by the way, Chongyun, we wanted to ask you about something.
Person who beat you.
Oh, I knew there was something fishy about his obsession with card backs. I can't believe it. I let a thief slip right through my fingers. Whoa. Deep breaths. Stay calm.
What did he look like? Did he have dog ears and tan skin, white hair, wear a hood?
It's not your fault. You didn't know what his intentions were. If I'd been in your shoes and he invited me to a duel on the same terms, I doubt I'd have sensed anything untoward either.
Exactly. He's crafty. If you're not paying
Paimon,
attention,
we don't even know him.
he'll just steal the card he wants. And if that doesn't work, he'll come up with some other way to get his hands on it.
Did he happen to say anything after he got the card back?
Also, did he, what does he look like?
Not a lot. He seemed to be in a hurry. He just packed up his things and then left for the docks. But I did hear him grumbling about how far away Inazuma is, and how he wasn't looking forward to the boat journey.
I see.
This guy sure talks to himself a lot.
Sounds like it.
Well, it sounds like a pretty solid lead, so Paimon thinks we should follow it. But first, we should stop by the venue.
Damn straight we should. I blame you, Paimon, for us missing not just one, but 2 finals.
Then I guess I'll take Little Fong and Little Yu home now. Though I'd really rather help track down that thief.
No. Kids take the priority. We'll track down the thief. I have the sneaking suspicion they're not really a thief and that it's just Sino being Sino. I mean, either that or it's someone we don't know at all. Don't worry, leave the card snatcher to us.
Sure. I'm counting on you.
Whoa. Is it just Paimon, or did things suddenly get gloomier here after Chongyun left?
I mean,
Huh. Come on, let's get out
he
of here.
is, his very presence drives off evil spirits, doesn't it? That's why he can't exercise anything, because they avoid him. So, but once he leaves, they'll come right back. Poor Chongyun. Hu Tao, who are you against and how did you do?
What an incredible match.
Damn it.
Truly mesmerizing to watch 2 players compete at such a high level.
Oh, what was your one-liner you used? So much I missed.
What? We missed the final again?
Yeah.
Paimon was hoping we'd at least get to catch a glimpse of the final round.
I would have loved to. Once again, Paimon, I blame you for not getting our priorities straight.
You're back. Did you find Chongyun? Everything go smoothly?
Oh, yeah.
There were a few hiccups along the way, but in the end, it all turned out fine. So Hu Tao, did you win your match?
Absolutely. Of course she did.
Of course.
Yeah.
It didn't go quite as Hugh as I'd expected, but all in all, it was still a good old wham bam. I'd like to thank my fam.
I love her so much. Who was your opponent, though?
My opponent was no pushover. We both took out a couple of each other's character cards before it came down to the decisive round.
They sound quite good.
I closed my eyes, held my breath, and clenched the dice tightly in my hand as I prayed for the blessings of all my supporters in the audience, both visible and invisible. Wink, wink.
Getting help from beyond? Did you trust in the heart of the dice? And the cards?
Can you guess what happened next?
No, what happened?
Channeling all my skill and style, with a flick of the wrist, I released the dice from my hands and shouted my battle cry at the top of my lungs.
And the battle cry was?
Watch me roll 6 pyro dice!
No, she already used that one.
And lo and behold, when the dice came to rest, I counted precisely 6 of the pyro persuasion.
Wow.
It was all over before I could say, pyre, pants on fire.
That is amazing. You trusted in the heart of the dice and it paid off.
Wow, sounds like your poem worked like a charm.
Yes, it did. See, now, Paimon, do you understand the importance of theatrics?
Director whose playstyle is rapid but graceful, like a lone butterfly navigating the depths of a forest. With a little luck beneath her wings, she soared above the competition.
That she did. Oh, I get to see you in the international finals, the Grand Prix.
Luck is a key ingredient in every success.
Hey, Ningguang.
Wouldn't you agree, traveler?
I would agree.
Oh, it's Ningguang and Charlotte! Finished with your business meeting?
Yeah, what did you guys talk about, if you don't mind?
Yep. I have to say, the Tian Xuan has a very incisive mind. She's extremely insightful. I gotta admit, I'm kinda envious of Baiwen now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. You must be Kaedehara Kazuha.
All right, you weren't with us when we ran into him. That's right.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Charlotte.
First the Traveler, now Kazuha. Feels like I've been inducted into the Teyvat Heroes Club. I remember when you made the headlines of the Steambird.
Actually, I was gonna say, I'm not surprised she recognizes him. I'm a little surprised he recognizes her.
Young samurai blocks the Muso no Hitotachi. You captured the public imagination in Fontaine for some time.
Damn.
My oh my. I had no idea I was up against such a legendary warrior in our card duel earlier.
Oh, yeah. He is, quite something.
That's all in the past now. I count myself as the fortunate one today for this chance to make so many new friends.
Today is indeed a momentous day to have brought us all together. I propose that I treat everyone to a meal to mark the occasion, if it pleases you all.
I'm not going to turn down a meal provided by Ningguang. Can you get Yunjin to play one of her operas for us? I would love dinner and a show.
Oh, sounds like it's victory meal time. Count me in. You'll have to excuse me for a moment while I wrap things up at the tournament venue. I'll join you all later.
It was a pleasure to meet you again, Kuching. See you later.
This is great. We can have a nice hearty meal and get a good sleep tonight before heading off to Inazuma tomorrow.
Yeah?
Inazuma, does this mean you found a new lead on the Card Snatcher?
That we did, Charlotte. Though I already know where we're going to run into them. It's going to be in Sumeru. And right now I'm putting about 60-70% odds on it being Sino.
Sure did. Investigating is what we do best. Well, okay, guess luck played a part in it too.
A little bit of luck, as Ningguang said.
I still have some things to take care of here in Liyue, so I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you to Inazuma.
Oh, that's too bad. But it has been a pleasure catching up with you again, Kazuha. Honestly, I'll be seeing you again very shortly. You know, on Watatsumi.
Okay, but remember to keep working on your genius invocation skills. You never know when Paimon-sensei will show up for a surprise inspection.
You really care for your students, Paimon-sensei.
I've also heard some things about this card snatcher you're pursuing.
Ooh. And what have you heard, Lady Ningguang?
Already? Wow, nothing gets past Ningguang.
As I said, Paimon, just assume she knows everything, and you'll be right more often than not.
A new card back appeared on the market recently. It's extremely rare and bears an image of a treasure chest.
Someone mentioned a treasure chest earlier on cardbacks, right? Oh yeah, it was Hu Tao.
Some players are willing to pay exorbitant amounts of more for things of this nature, as they believe they can improve their luck. So I looked into them briefly to see whether there was any genuine commercial value in them.
Yeah.
I quickly learned that every card back with that particular design had been scooped up overnight.
Oh, wow.
There's not a single one left in all of Liyue.
That's kind of crazy, actually. How many of them were there?
Initially, I thought this might be just another case of a merchant hoarding goods in hopes of maximizing their profits.
Reasonable assumption.
But once I heard more, I realized it must be the thief you are after.
I'm putting the odds less on Sino then. I just can't see his motive for that. If it was just collecting card backs, that would be one thing. But that hoarding card backs isn't quite in his MO.
Is there anything else unusual about these card backs other than their rarity?
Unfortunately, since I didn't manage to procure one for myself, I'm unable to say for sure. All I know is that despite being custom-made, they are not particularly exquisite. If they were, you can be sure I would have purchased one sooner.
Right. Which also lowers the odds that Sino would want one.
The
He likes his
mystery of this
exquisite
card
ones.
snatcher gets more baffling at every turn.
It does, doesn't it? I think might be leaning more towards it being someone we just don't know.
It doesn't matter. Given how much he likes to talk to himself, he's sure to spill all his secrets sooner or later.
Every journey into the unknown is a mystery waiting to be solved. But often it is encounters with the unexpected that make the journey all the more interesting.
I'm right there with you, Ningguang.
For instance, it was certainly a pleasant surprise for me today to meet top talents from all around Teyvat.
Oh, yeah. You got Inazuma, Liyue, Fontaine, and, I mean, I suppose some people would say Mondstadt, but, you know, other universe, and then, I don't know, wherever Paimon's from. And there we go. Round 2 finished. You look excited about something, Hu Tao. Kazuha?
By the way, does Captain Beidou play Genius Invocation TCG by any chance?
That she does, apparently.
Yes. In fact, she's one of the best in the whole Crux fleet.
Not the best? Wow. Kind of wonder who can beat her.
Would you mind putting in a word for me, Kazuha? I'm a longtime fan of Captain Beidou's.
Aw.
I always hoped I'd be friends with her someday, but so far I've never had the chance.
I think you could get along. Yeah.
Sure. But please be gentle when you inevitably defeat her in Genius Invocation.
Yeah. Don't gloat. Though I'm sure we don't have to worry about that with you. More paintings, just the mini games. And what are you doing, Charlotte? And oh, are you the one who lost to Hu Tao, brother Qian?
Hi there, my name's Charlotte. I'm a reporter for the Steambird. Could I borrow a moment of your time for a brief interview?
Sure. Go ahead.
How does it feel to have been destroyed by the lovely, beautiful, wonderful director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
You made a promising start in this competition, leaving many contenders in the dust on your way to the finals, before narrowly missing out on a championship win when you lost to director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It must be difficult for you knowing how close you came to victory.
But there's no shame in losing to Hu Tao.
With this in mind, would you like to share your thoughts on how the final match played out?
I feel like she needs a recorder right now.
Sorry, do you want an answer for the media? Or do you want my actual thoughts?
Yes.
I'd like to hear your actual thoughts, of course.
For the media.
Well, I've always said that playing cards is 70% skill and 30% luck. But when your opponent rolls 6 dice of the same element at once, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah.
Not even with Adeptus level skills. so there was no hope for a mere adventurer like me.
Fair enough. Actually, when an opponent rolls 6 dice of the same element like that, you think, they're clearly using weighted dice, right? Except for if she hadn't done that in the past, so... It was luck. Or skill. It wasn't luck, it was skill. It was her ability to properly set up the theatrics to, set those flags, take advantage of the narrative to ensure that she got the role that she wanted. Well, alright, next time it'll be on to Inazuma. Until then, have fun, you guys. Catch you back in Inazuma a little bit later, Kazuha. In like maybe 2 episodes.